Okay, let me check on. Okay, so we are live now. Let's see. Anna, nice to meet you.
You too. Happy to be here.
Yeah, excited that you were able to join us. So, thank you everyone for joining our live with Firma. I'm Mariangela Martinez, Content Marketing Specialist at Alpaca. And today we're pleased to be joined by Ana Roubos, founder of Firma, a registered investment advisor, and provides a platform that supports trading for ETFs, stocks, and crypto. Firma is an investment platform that is designed to support the unique goals and diverse portfolios of modern investors. And this is a quote from Firma. With Firma, you don't have to choose between managed funds, individual stocks, crypto, vintage Givenchy, whiskey, real estate, or startups. Firma enables you to build wealth your way. So Anna, could you give us a little bit of intro about yourself?
Yeah. So after about a decade in fintech, I just started to see what a lot of people are seeing, that retail investors they're making money in new ways. They're investing money in new ways. They're getting into new markets. They don't want to be limited in what they can access, and they want sophisticated portfolio tools. And so we are building Firma to support those people in their journey to building wealth.
Nice. Okay. And can you give us a introduction to Firma and the company mission?
Yeah, so we are all about helping people be confident in their investing decisions and be able to do like whatever it is that they want with their money and be successful in that pursuit. So we believe that you should be able to invest in the future that you want to see and know where your money is going and have full control over what you're investing in. And yeah, we've seen like more and more self-directed investors coming online and want to support them, as well as other people that maybe want to dip their toe into different opportunities and just help people be successful in whatever their journey looks like.
Yeah. Did you see like where you had a platform that it was missing something that made you create Firma?
Yeah. So I like the original logistical problem that Firma solves is not needing to have like 30 different accounts to get involved in a lot of different opportunities. And so we enable you to participate in stocks, ETFs, and crypto through Alpaca, and then also a range of alternatives through our other partners that we work with. So you can, with one account, access things that without Firma, you would need 30 different accounts to get access to. So for the user, it's a much easier experience to, invest in all kinds of different fun things.
Yeah. Yeah. So today, over a third of Americans reveal that they manage all of their own investments, according to a survey conducted by eMoney Advisor. How do you think we can make a self-directed investing more accessible and less complex?
Yeah, and that number is actually, that's an average for all ages, but for anyone sub 35, it's actually creeping above 50%, which is really exciting. And that number has been steadily going up since, I think, 2017. And obviously, like we saw a huge surge during the pandemic. And now I've lost track of your original question.
I'll repeat it. How do you think we can make self-directed investing more accessible and less complex?
Yeah. So I think we need product level innovation. There are a lot of platforms out there that kind of present really like similar patterns of information. And that's really important. Financial fundamentals are very important. But I think it's also good to provide people like a macroeconomic context and just a little bit of color. And I love that there's like more and more data coming online on different companies as to, like what their leadership team looks like. And there are a lot of different, very legitimate reasons to invest in a stock or ETF or any opportunity, and we need to be supporting what matters to people and providing them the data that they want to see. So in Firma, that looks for us like providing a lot of context around something that's not just about the numbers. It's like, okay, what does the leadership team look like? What is the culture like? What is, like the macroeconomic context for why this one ETF is important right now? We, had talked a lot about different commodities back in January, and now those are all like performing very, very well, like wheat and corn, et cetera. And yeah, but we didn't just present those like, here's a list of these things. It was, like, this is why wheat is going to be significant in like the coming months. And yeah, so just like giving people something that they can talk about beyond the numbers.
Right. I did download the app and I like how you can see, like a tiny summary of each ETF and, like, yourself what you're getting into.
Yeah.
So I liked it. Yeah.
Cool.
If for those of you watching, if you download, you can click on various like ETFs, like, oh, invest in wheat, and then you click and it's an ETF of wheat, and it gives you like a little summary, and it's really nice. Yeah. So after consulting fintech companies of all sizes for a decade, what inspired you to found your own startup, and how has that journey been?
I am just like a person that likes to solve problems myself. And so I also like having been really close to a lot of leadership teams building really, really cool products. I felt like we hadn't yet really created like the product for this new generation of investor that looks a little bit different than previous generations have and cares about more things than previous generations have. And so I was just really passionate to find something that would meet like women and people of color and just folks that have been sidelined by a lot of financial institutions historically. So I wanted to create a product that like fundamentally looked and felt different than anything that I had seen before. Because like I said, I've been doing this for a decade and I've used like every single platform and they all have awesome things about them. But the one common thread that I find when talking with friends of mine is like there's a level of uncomfortableness that happens with money and investing. And we wanted to remove that with Firma and just like give people a space where they feel confident and secure and like they have what they need in order to make really good decisions.
Yeah. Investing looks different for everyone. So you created the one that fit for you and for many people. Yeah.
It's so interesting to me, like how in life we're kind of comfortable with, okay, everyone has their own unique journey and their path and like they'll make their own decisions and that might lead them to a different place than their neighbor, but that's okay because it's your life and, you can, make decisions and enjoy it for what it is. But with investing, we do a lot of like looking left and right and being like, oh, I should have made that decision or I should have bought that stock or I should have done this. And the truth is like you just invest your money in things that you believe in and things that, are building the future that you want to see. And if you've done that, you've already won. And then hopefully the money follows and then you've like really won.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I like that. So what are the lessons you learned from building to raising money? I think you raised 500. I don't want to say the wrong number, but correct me.
Yeah, we raised about 500,000. And honestly, I still am learning so much every day. I have walked so many founders through the fundraising process, and it is entirely different when you go to do it yourself. And building a company, I have built a company before, but it was like self-funded. And so this was my first foray into the world of VC, not for the faint of heart. But yeah, I think like, I don't know, lessons learned. Like if you spend any amount of time trying to be anyone but yourself, it's just not going to go well. So I've like, been trying to figure out how to like do this in a way that's true to me instead of trying to pretend that I'm like a 23-year-old tech bro in a hoodie. I'm a mom Like I've,
Yeah.
profitable companies before, but I don't fit the pattern match. So
Mhm. Which
yeah,
is
just,
good. It's good to be your own self.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, and from an operating perspective, just like continuing to do what's like fair for your employees and partners and just like do the work. You just got to like put your head down and do the work.
Yeah, that's correct. What sacrifices, if any, have you made to get to where Firma is today, and were they worth it?
Um, I like, I think the greater sacrifice for me would have been to not do this and think about it all the time while working for someone else. So this is something that I've been passionate about for a really, really long time, arguably since like the fifth grade. And so the bigger sacrifice would have been to just like not make it happen. Um, that being said, there's like normal entrepreneurial things like, you know, like stress or long hours. But to me, all of those things are like nothing compared to like the tragedy of just not doing the thing that you want to do.
Yeah. I think it's better to do it and maybe fail, but at least you tried, which is better than keep wondering if what would have happened if you tried. So, and you're doing great. So,
Yeah. Thanks.
yeah. What are you most excited and nervous about in the current market?
I'm excited that so we have a lot of women on the Firma platform, and women tend to perform very, very well in a downturn. And also, like statistically speaking, women have a lot of cash and savings right now, and so they're like well positioned to be buying more in this like I think the like saying things are on sale is just like incredibly callous, but it is like a good opportunity to be buying. And so I'm excited to see a lot of people entering the market now when things are really low and then being able to hopefully ride that wave up. So I think that's really exciting. And I always just really hope that people like hold on to their investments and don't like panic and sell. And yeah, that we all just like do what we need to do to thrive
Yeah.
during
Yeah, emotion sometimes gets the best of us. Yeah. But I didn't
this.
know that statistic about women doing better in a
Yeah,
downturn. So,
they have very cool heads when it comes to investing. They sell much less frequently, and they have really good instincts about buying when things are low and selling when they're high. So
wow, that's maybe why we do well in shopping. I'm kidding.
that's actually a really interesting point, though. I think like the purchasing intelligence of females tends to be trivialized, and women are actually just exceptionally good at uh, making really great decisions. And so, whether that's investing or, um, yeah, like organic cleaning products or a car or a house or a
Mhm.
business, women are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we are. Let's see. What are you most excited and has the economy and current market conditions impacted trading on your platform? And if so, how?
Um, no, I mean, we launched June 1st in the App Store. So we are kind of like, I wouldn't know what things looked like beforehand beyond our alpha cohort.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't like, I couldn't say that there's been a change because this is like the only time that we've been live in. But we do like, we encourage a buy and hold um, behavior, and that is like what we have seen people doing.
Which countries are you operating in?
Just the US.
Just the US. Okay, that's cool. Do you have any plans of expanding or anything?
Yeah, we've been looking at like enabling people to invest in international opportunities and
Mhm.
also enabling international investors, but it'll be probably another year before we do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been live for a little bit, so but that's
Yeah.
good. Good to know. What's the long-term vision for Firma and what are your plans for the next few years?
Yeah. Long term, we will fundamentally just shift the way that people think about investing and not have it be this like cornered off thing that only a select few participate in or feel comfortable with. And I think that an investing mindset should infiltrate like every area of your life and become a part of your daily routine. So we like try to start people getting on a weekly routine of investing. But I view financial well-being and investing as a part of self-care, and it should be kind of the same experience as to like when you're shopping on your phone or you're looking at content on your phone. Investing can be entertaining. It can be just a really like fulfilling experience. And so I want more and more people to have that experience and to like feel again confident in their pursuit. So that's like kind of the movement that we're looking to create long term. And then in the short term, just like expanding the product. We've built our product roadmap to align with a beginner or early stage investor who's just not early stage like early stage startup, but early stage person. To really like follow their journey. So when you come into the app, you can invest in some pretty basic opportunities, and then the app is going to increase in sophistication, and the portfolio tools will increase in sophistication as our users go along that journey with us.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah. I'm curious. I love to ask people like, what's your investing journey been like, and how, like what's your philosophy? What are you interested in?
Me?
Yeah.
So I love equities, I do. But I honestly I wish I like learned before about investing. I really got late into it, but I've been doing it since 2020. I bought some in 2020 when COVID started. But then 2021, that's when I started like really getting into it. And now I know way more than I did before. But I do wish I learned before, obviously. I feel like what I was like 25, 26. So, kind of late-ish, but
Oh, yeah. We have people that have started using Firma that are, well into their 40s and are just starting their investing journey. And
yeah.
yeah, it's never too
But
late.
better late than never. So, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just love the trading industry, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to
I was
wrap, yeah, tell me.
like better late than never. I was just talking to someone who was like, yeah, I really want to start investing. I just like haven't yet. And they were like, the like sense of urgency was just like not quite there. And I was like, you really like stop thinking about it like a chore and think about it like, would you procrastinate taking a bubble bath tonight? Like, no, you wouldn't. Like a thing that you can do for yourself to like add
Yeah.
value to life. And it's like, yeah, it can be interesting and fulfilling and fun. Um,
Yeah. It can
yeah.
also be stressing though. That's the thing. And with current market conditions, it's a little bit more stress, but sometimes it's better just to not look at it and, keep going with your life.
What's
Yeah.
interesting to me is like I think the best way to start if you are stressed about losing money is with just a small amount of money that you're not going to be stressed about. So
Yeah.
that's another thing that we really encourage people to do is like, what's an amount of money every week that you could afford to like lose? Start
Yeah.
there, build confidence, and then over time start to invest more. Because if you start with $5 or $10 or $50 is like our normal per week. Um, like if that is something that's comfortable to you, like we don't ever want investing to be a stressful experience for people. So whatever like small amount of money it is that will then help you build your confidence, that's like the right way to take the journey versus like a lot of people will be like, you have to put 10,000 in or you have to put 100,000 in and oh, well, it's just going to sit in your account. Like you should never let anyone pressure you into anything.
Yeah, exactly. My first transfer was like $60.
That's
Was cute. Yeah. Now I look at it and I'm like, oh. But yeah, that's how I started. I mean, you can start with $5. That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think like, uh, yeah, my first investment I may have even put like $20 into an account.
Yeah.
Like which back then, like the fees were 5, so that there's like no chance.
Yeah. Yeah. I did start when there were no fees. So yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So to wrap up, what would you say to anyone that has no background in finance and wants to get into the industry?
I would say just start from something that you know about. I talked a little bit the other day about um, sometimes I make investment decisions based on company culture and company culture alone. And I think like finding something that you know a lot about and making decisions from that place and then starting to expand your knowledge can be a really good way to go about something. So an exercise that we do a lot is like if you're thinking about buying a stock, like look around you and what's like one of the most favorite things on your desk. If it's like I have like an Apple computer here and maybe like I know a lot about Apple, so I'll like buy some Apple stock or yeah, like whatever it is, like start from whatever place that you're comfortable in and find something to invest in that you fully understand and make sense and that you believe in, and then move forward from that place. And like I said earlier, like no amount is too small. Just take the first step. The first step is the hardest step. All the steps after that are so much easier and fun.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. It was really nice having you. We're excited to have you in Alpaca and so nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. I'll look forward to the app and everything, how it's progressing.
Awesome. Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Have a good day.